Welcome on the journey. Today I'm going to do a quick reading to find out what the situation is for the week and what the challenge is and some advice from Spirit. As I was beginning this reading, I feel that there's a pain in my left side, in my back. And for some of you, you may feel as if someone is stabbing you in the back, or it could be to do with your heart chakra. There's this absolute pain that I'm feeling, as if you know that there is a decision you have to make about your heart that is coming. So let's look into the situation and find out what's going on. What is the present situation for our viewers? What is the present situation for our viewers? We have a King of Pentacles here. So this may be somebody that you have in your mind at this point. Somebody who has a very solid foundation they're coming from, but they're dreaming. This person is dreaming maybe of you, and you're picking up on it. They're in the air. They're undecided at this point. They're not grounded, this King of Pentacles, because their chair is floating up in space. So they're in their head about a decision that they have to make. There's a lot of love here with the green of his cloak, and a lot of passion when they think about you. But there's so much you don't know, or this person is not telling you, because we have the moon back here. They could be going through a lot in their life at this time. See what they're facing. What is this King of Pentacles? What's the challenge? Ooh. This person could have just gone through a tower moment. Could be dealing with a Scorpio here, but there's some Mars energy. There's been a conflict, and maybe maybe this King of Pentacles has been asked to leave a home. Or this person may have been given some guidance or found out something that has changed the situation for them, whatever this is. If it's pertaining to you, then this person may be realizing that they made a mistake. Maybe they misjudged you in a situation. Maybe there's conflict over the fact that they want to move towards you. What is the advice in this situation for this King of Pentacles? Definitely something going on here. Ooh. Page of Swords. So there's somebody that wants to give you a message and tell you what's going on with this King of Pentacles. Or maybe this King of Pentacles is looking at the situation and wanting to tell you the truth here about what's been happening. Page of Swords usually has a quick message of maybe gossip, slander, things that have been happening in the background, but this Page of Pentacles is very calm, very dignified, very graceful, holding on to the truth. They're holding on to the truth. They haven't told the truth yet, but something happened in their life that is making them think about this. Let's get a little bit more. Please, Spirit, tell me about this Tower and the Page of Swords regarding the King of Pentacles. Ooh. We have the Four of Wands. So there's definitely a family situation or a home situation, a foundation that is in question in this. There's love here, There's a lot of love, and there are children. So that is what's hanging in the balance right now, is that maybe this King of Pentacles has a family and they want to go through this transformation, but their heart is being torn in two places. Tell me about this family situation that this King of Pentacles is going through. The home, foundation. A lot that's going on. Showing its hand was the Ten of Wands. So this person has a lot to think about. They've got a lot on their plate right now. And again, there's that moon energy. So this person feels like they have to fulfill their obligation to their family life. There's a lot that they have right now that they're going through that they're not talking about, but and it's to do with Saturn energy. So they have a contract to fulfill. But there's something happening here, and I don't know if it's a divine intervention and that's happening in their lives or that's happening in your life. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands burden. Wow. And we have Six of Wands in reverse that just fell to the floor. So things have been really falling apart for this person, and something didn't go well, and it's really affecting their home life and affecting perhaps their reputation. And maybe a lot of people have been talking about this. A lot of people have been keeping an eye on the situation. So they might have been experiencing some karma for something that happened. Maybe with you. Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is the end. This is the end of a family situation. There's some challenges happening and conflict happening within a social circle and a community network, family network. And there are two women here involved in the situation. There's hope though. There's a rainbow here, but there's a lot of Mars energy and conflict going on. Something's happening. Tell me more about this conflict that's happening in this family situation, in this network, community, friends. Well, maybe it's the fact that this King of Pentacles wants to make an offer. There's a lot of love here. But there are a lot of people, we have a lot of ivy here, and ivy is very choking when it takes over. And so I'm feeling as if that this person has to be careful on how they make this offer, because there's a lot of eyes on them and a lot of people who want to hold this person back, because there could be children involved. Maybe it's even a child too that is acting up if this person leaves the home situation. Things are not happy in the home at this point. Tell me about this Page of Cups. We have Ten of Pentacles as well, so there's to do with money here as well. There's some communication that's coming about money. Maybe there's a lot of fighting to do with money and an inheritance. This person could have had somebody, a close family member pass away, and people are fighting about money at this time. There's a lot at stake here. So it's just not that easy for this person. They have to move very quietly and slowly. There's turtle in the background. And there's a whole bunch of people that are butting their noses in. We have this mouse, and so when I think about mice, I think about them in the walls and just a lot of just annoyance in the background. A lot of things, a lot of people poking their nose where it doesn't belong. We have the Hierophant. So it's about a commitment. This person's questioning what to do because maybe they're part of very strong values and people are saying this is how it must be. Maybe there was a will, picking up for somebody, a will that had very strong, not strong, but very strict instructions laid out for this person to follow, and if they don't, then they don't get this money. They have to stay in the family, or else they have to set out on their own, or they're going to be paying a whole lot of money to an ex in this case. I'm going to get some oracle advice using the Sacred Rebels. Tell me about the situation, Spirit. What does our viewer need to know here? Diving for light, 11, which is a master number. And we have the seahorse in there. So when I think of seahorse, like the father actually really helps to raise the children. So this person could be very much involved in their children's upbringing. And even if they're teenagers at this point, they feel that pull towards being a part of their children's lives. And they might be being threatened or feeling threatened by the fact that they would have to leave that behind in order to be with you. Let's look at what we've got here. So 11. So it's saying how brave you are, because you have been diving into the light and you're staying positive about the situation. It might be a time when you've had to go through a lot in your life, or this person has been going through a lot in their life that has caused a lot of relationship challenges and inner struggles that they're trying to figure out. And maybe this person met you and it just turned their world upside down, and they can't deny the fact that there's a connection that exists between the two of you. And so they might have just gone through a death in their family, or they're going through a divorce, or they feel as if they can't break out of the conditioning of the network that they're part of with their friends, and so they're very angry, they're very sad, they're fearful, they're feeling anxiety, which is causing them a lot of problems right now, and they're not voicing their feelings. And so they have to stay above this pull on their psyche. That's what I'm picking up on. And so they might be going through a lot right now that is just, they can't deal with the situation at this point. So hopefully with your lightness energy in the background, they can hold out for hope, knowing that you will understand, that you'll be compassionate towards their story. Well, thanks for being with me today. I hope that helps somebody, and until we meet again on the journey, bye-bye.